Hello everyone! So, it's been raining too much for me to film Pigeon Decision out in the pigeon loft, and I decided I'd start another game so we can have multiple games going on at a time. And I don't honestly know where I got this one, but I bought it because it was called Detective Chirpums, Private Investigator, because it was a burb, and I was like, this is like $1, and it's about a burb, so I'm gonna buy it. So that's the story behind that. But I'm excited to play it because I literally have no idea what it's about. So there we go. It's just Detective Chirpums, Private Investigator. Let's get going. You got a cute little bird face, so that's all I need. Got some serious music. Ooh, some buildings. They say the city's a roost for every bird. Lyres of larks and crazed canaries. They say the city's got a nest for everyone, no matter what kind of one you started out in. Okay. You just have to beat your wings hard enough, stretch your talents far enough. Me? I know that's a pot full of crock, big enough to solve something about hunger or whatever. You don't run a metropolis of fairness on greed and lies. And if this city runs on anything, it's that. But I'm what you'd call a low-standard kind of bird. Give me a marble-floored condominium and a skyscraper full of socialites, and too many bowls of free mints to be considered sane on any level, then hell, I'm a blue-footed booby in a flock of penguins. Oh my god. But a dingy old hovel with the smell of cheap tobacco and cracked brick walls sounds like home if anything ever did. Besides, it's about the best kind of lifestyle my career of choice could get me. Oh, okay. Most months, anyway. I'm a private detective. The city's only. Because someone had to. Italics. Half the city's crime lords want me gone and dead. No preference to the order, as far as I can tell. And all the city's cops to that. Not a shabby case of irony. Burr, 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 burr. Alright, let's get on this burb adventure. But let's go back to the here and now. This is my detective voice. Detective Chirpums, Private Investigator. My office. An organization system even the most veteran secretary would cry over. Files and papers and mugshots all over, and by that, I mean the floor, desk, you name it. Enough whiskey to last a drunk a year. This bird is drinking whiskey? Maybe that's an exaggeration, but it's always there when I need it. And a .44 Magnum revolver at my desk, next to the pens. How does he hold it? He's got little birdie feet. Alright. For special occasions. They happen. I want to say this case didn't involve one of those special occasions. But you never get what you want in this city, or at least not without a catch. And more often than not, a bullet by your brain. I couldn't know just how true that was until the case that transpired. And like any good case that's cost me my time, my reputation, and almost my life, this one started with a dame in sheep's clothing. Her name was Dove, and she sang her lies like a caged songbird who had no other way out. Alright, Dove. Is she a dove? I hope she's a dove. Doves are cute. Detective Chirpums, Private Investigator. Okay, this must be my desk. Oh! I'll be honest, this thing could be put to better use. And maybe it would be if customers didn't trickle in slower than a leaky faucet in the middle of a drought. Even being the city's best detective. No one wants to come to a guy like me when you might have dirty cops and mobster crones willing to put a bullet through you just for thinking of asking for their help. I just clicked on your file cabinet. Is this his whiskey? A bottle of Grackle's finest. The finest part of the title being completely subjective. I won't lie when I say I picked up a taste for cheap, shitty alcohol only because it's the only thing these trench coat pockets can afford. You are so broody, Mr. Cute Sparrow Face. Your plant's dead. I never did like talking to thieves. Okay. Easier to push a badge in a bird's face and demand questions on the spot without a phone and miles of distance between them. That have nothing to do with the plant! Not that I can do that anymore. The badge thing, I mean. Budgie knows my police force days are... Budgie! Yeah! Alright. What's this plant? My good buddy and personal assistant is the plant? Luke. Luke's my golden pathos plant. Okay. Given to me by my good friend Mouse. She said with a job involving as many corpses as mine does, I need something around that's living. Yeah, okay. What is this? A photographer, photograph, I'm ashamed, never ashamed of sitting on this desk. The thing shows me Watcher and Mouse at the grand opening of Mouse's bar. The Roost. Of course it's called The Roost. It was day one, and we already knew the place was gonna be the city's biggest hit since Mag's Magpie did in the Mayor 10 years ago. What's outside? This damn city. Never is a time of the night where she's dark and quiet. A city they wouldn't know how to sleep, even if she wanted to. That's Beakingham for you. Guys, I did not plan this. I bought this game, and it's just got bird jokes. It's just got a bunch of bird jokes. There's always something going on in this hellhole. And usually it's nothing good. Alright. Okay. That's my chair. The seat of seats! I'm not a picky sparrow, but I wouldn't be opposed to a chair that didn't make a joke out of my already lacking height. Want to know my temporary secret? I put a stack of 3 thick textbooks on it, then I sit on those. Clients can barely see me over that desk without them. File under what they don't know won't hurt them. Okay, Mr. Sparrow. Oh, here's a corner of the room. We got a bunch of sad papers, which it won't let me click on. A light bulb, which it won't. And a picture, which it won't. And a table, which it won't. We got nothing in this corner. Alright, back. Let's look over here. Nope, can't. Oh, yeah. And just to, what do I have in that top drawer? A spare bottle of Grackle's finest. And lint. My guess is the former is going to come in handy. Alright, not the lint. And there's my assistant, the plant. Alright. Never did. Oh, he's talking to the plants again. I already did that. Alright, well, let's save it. Let's just save it so that we just know. Because I know I'm going to make a bunch of mistakes. A desk as gritty, worn out and old as this office herself. Because in this line of business, extra swank pieces of furniture aren't going to find blah, blah, blah. I'm not the kind of bird who spends his hard-earned coin on things he doesn't need to get the job done. Cold, hard whiskey aside. Okay. You're very serious, Mr. Bird. Oh, we already did that. Do we have, like, inventory? What's this? Oh. That's our office. We can go to the Roost or the parking... Let's go to the Roost. Oh, I don't have a bird! Birdie! Evening, Mouse. Oh, what voice should we do for Mouse? Is there any other time you're awake? Guess not. But that just means I'm available to be a patron here more often. You can afford half the price of the cheapest drink we got here. Do you know it? I don't know why I'm giving this bird this, like, weird voice, but I am. Hey, now, I feel a case coming on. Just wait. Yeah, is that what your objective senses are telling you? That's right. Well, you better get back to... Oh, sorry, this is Mouse. Well, you better get back to that dingy office of yours and wait for some hopeless bird to knock on the door with a job offer. Yeah, all right. Work's been slow. I'll admit it. How about this? You find yourself a promising new client and then come on back here. I'll treat you to a couple of shots of one of our nicest vanilla vodkas. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Vanilla vodka, that's a thing? Who the hell comes up with this kind of stuff? Patweet! Birds with jobs. Har har. Mouse has always had a keen eye for decor, something I've never had. Oh, okay. Just in case you weren't already sure where you were, this big neon sign here reminds you. Oh my god. Alright, oh, evening, Mouse. I already talked to Mouse. We already did this. We already did this. Mouse, go away. Mouse, go away. Mouse, go away. Burp, burp, burp. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Okay. Alright, where should we go now? Let's go to the parks and gardens. We just visited Mouse. There's nothing around. Nothing around the park. Oh. Don't mark me down as a bird with a keen eye for natural beauty, but that's a hell of a moon. Things brighter than the brightest lights in the city. Okay. If you wanted to put this thing to real good use, you'd put the police chief in it. The trash can? Okay. there's nothing else. Oh, nope. There's nothing else for us to click on. Oh, you don't like trees? He's not a tree and flowers kind of bird. Alright, whoops. We already looked at Park and Gardens and the Roost. I guess we should go back to our office, because I think he said for us to, like, wait. I only just step in when the phone starts wailing. Yeah, I knew it. An hour as dark and lonely as 2 a.m.? Then again, if Beekingham's lively at any time, it's usually the hours that are best for shady dealings and illegal mishaps. From equally nefarious culprits. But I have ways of doing my own personal background checks on clients. Whether they want me to or not. So all things considered, this just might be my one shot at paying rent this time of month. God, Detective Chirpums, you are not good at your job. For once. Oh my god. Time to put on my best sleuth voice. I'm already doing it, Detective Chirpums. I'm already doing it. Why did you think I wasn't? Because I'm already doing your best Detective Sleuth voice. Between? With potential money riding on the line, how should I approach this? Ooh, decision time! Hard-boiled Chirpum's the name. You got the coin, I got your solution. Sensitive, tell me your problem. I'm here to listen and solve. Inquisitive, before you interrogate me, I got some questions for you. Oh, I like the hard-boiled Chirpum's the name. You got the coin, I got your solution. I like it. I reached the receiver and cradled the phone in my wing, which would be super awkward. Taking sweet, unrushed time before speaking. Chirpums, Detective Chirpums, private investigator. But enough about me. A name's all you need for now. Tell me, what troubles you? My Chirpums, your demeanor is far more to the point than I'd expected. The voice on the line is smooth like jazz and hot like coffee. God. Oh my god. Or maybe it's the other way around. I have to cover the speaker and clear my throat to make my whiskey-stained voice up to par with hers. And it's somewhere in that moment when I realize something. This dame's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Well, you know what they say, like a moth to a flame, I respond. That's so, miss. See, with a reputation like mine, straight to the point is just about the nicest thing I expect you to hear about me. Well, you certainly don't lack your confidence. There's one thing we agree on. But detective, my dear, confidence only gets you a job, doesn't get it done. And it certainly doesn't keep you breathing in a city like ours for long. And yet... Oh no, this is Detective Chirpums. And yet, here I am, breathing alive. But are you Oh, this is the lady again. But are you feeling $5,000 worth of alive, detective? I look at my half-empty bottle of Grackle's Finest on the table. Suddenly, I'm more parched than I have ever been. I'll bite. Give me the rundown. Where should I start? The beginning or the end? Between? Isn't the beginning where stories usually start? I wouldn't say usual has anything to do with this case. So that in that regard, I'll start by saying this. You'll be searching... Oh no, she's saying this, I'm sorry, I keep getting confused. You'll be searching for a missing burb. A very wealthy, prominent, and well-to-do missing burb. Duke Dove, to be precise. To be more precise, my husband. Whoa, no! Duke Dove? I might be well into the trenches of the lower part of society, but I know that name like I know my own. Duke Dove, business tycoon, aristocratic socialite, and more friendly than anyone needs to be with politicians. The definition of the elite of the elite. There's only one bird in the city with a bigger name and bigger pockets than him. His wife. The city's, what am I saying? The country's most genius entrepreneur. So then, marital facts considered, I'm assuming you're Dave Dove. A correct assumption, detective. Oh, look at her little face, her little dove face. I hope you're not expecting any special treatment. I don't do that kind of thing, no matter how endless my client's pockets are. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was him again. I keep messing these up. I'll get it eventually. All that says is that you have virtues, a good trait. Yeah, alright. But I can't imagine That's the only reason you're hiring an individual private detective to find a bird like Duke. See, here's what I'm thinking. I'm dispensable. I won't lie and tell you that's not part of it, but I will do you a favor and detail you on the case as quickly as possible. He went missing at a social gathering a week ago, in the very middle of it. Cuckoo! We planned it months ahead. It was a large ordeal, near a larger event. I was talking to a few potential business partners when I noticed Duke's skeleton watch on a nearby table. An odd sight. Why, it's something you'd say his sentimental value. The thing belonged to his father, and he's never seen without it. Even at home, when he takes off the watch, he keeps it in a little lockbox. That said, it naturally alarmed me. I sent off several sparrows to find him. They didn't. He's been missing since that event. No words, no clues, nothing but the watch. So that's the story, eh? That's all you need to know. And what's that supposed to mean? Exactly what I said. That's all you need to know. Simple search and rescue, albeit with the city's lead. If you got any questions, detective, I'm willing to answer. I'll pay half the money up front. And my personal $500 flat fee, don't forget to add that in, because I'm a burb and birds need expensive seed. I won't. 3,000 then. Does that agree with you? I've got a bad feeling churning in my stomach with this one. It's never as simple as it looks up front, I've learned that much. But as far as morals are concerned, I hold my less than favorable opinions about the city's finest. Sure, a lot of them probably couldn't figure out how to walk into a cheap average Joe bar if someone wasn't holding the door open for them. But I'm not doing the dirty work of a mob boss for this gig. Or worse, the cops! I'll take it, and she knows I will. I'll agree with me when I see you handing me the check right here in my office. Seems you're getting a bit ahead of yourself. Oh wait, sorry, this is her. It seems you're getting a bit ahead of yourself, Chirpums. What do you mean? I told you my problem and my offer. I didn't say that I'm hiring you. So you got questions for me? Ask them. Any questions I have for you, I can find on my own without any difficulty. In fact, I already have. So no, not a question. A test! Cuckoo! A test? Based off a riddle. I want you to find an item. Look under your desk. Why? A little early for Santa to be leaving me presents for being good this time of year. Birds! I can always find a detective in another city, you know. Alright, alright. How'd this even get here? I locked this place up, always do. Being wealthy has its advantages. What the what? And only advantages, really. If I want to get in somewhere, I get in. Either way, that piece of paper has a riddle. I require that you solve it here and now. Do that, unravel the riddle, and find the item in question's location based off of it. Okay, I guess we have to... Oh, God! What is this? Is a puzzle? Oh, no. Type your oh, God. What is it? Waifu. I guess we're gonna have to solve this puzzle. But we'll do it in the next episode of I Play Detective Chirpums. Woo-hoo!